You've built a successful career, respect from peers, financial security, family, but your body tells a different story. You recognize this man in the mirror less and less each year. Those dress shirts that used to fit perfectly now pull tight around the midsection. The belt needs another notch. Your focus crashes during critical meetings. Your doctor maybe even raises his eyebrows about your health markers. And you find yourself completely deflated on the weekends when you should be enjoying family time. It's the only inconsistency in your otherwise exceptional life. For a man who insists on the highest standards everywhere else, this disconnect doesn't just affect the way you look, it limits your impact as a leader every single day. And it kind of doesn't make sense because you're not the type of man who let things slip. Yet somehow, this one area has. My name is Keller, creator of the Fit High Performer. I coach executives and leaders who excel in business but refuse to let their body be the weak link. In the next 8 minutes, I'll show you the exact system that helped hundreds of high-performing men drop the belly, regain consistent energy, and finally align their physical presence with how they lead. So you can look, feel, and perform like the leader you've always been on the inside. Just like Josep, 11 kilos of belly fat gone in 4 months, but weight loss doesn't tell the full story.
Changing life experience. I keep telling people that changed my life.
His transformation went far beyond physical. It embodied a new level of leadership. Shortly after his transformation, Josep was promoted to the VP at Baxter for all Western Europe. But let me be honest, if you're after a shortcut, a detox, or someone to hype you up, you're in the wrong place. If you haven't already built something in business, in your career, in life, I'm not your guy. This is not for a man who needs saving. This is for men who are already leading and are finally ready to lead themselves physically the way they lead everywhere else. Now, you've always figured things out on your own. That's part of why you've done so well. But when it comes to your health and body, what worked in your 20s doesn't work today anymore. And honestly, you're not getting younger. You don't have time to obsess over calorie tracking, debate keto versus fasting, or follow some YouTube routine from a 20-year-old influencer. You want a clear game plan that works and delivers without the guesswork. And most of all, you want your reflection, your energy, your posture to finally match the man you've already become on the inside. Olivier experienced the same. He was already winning in business and in life, but his body has been lagging behind since his early 30s. 10 months later, he was down 21 kilos, unrecognizable, and promoted to the boardroom.
Excel to medium, it's crazy. I mean, I can now wear anything I want, tight fit, perfect.
Imagine waking up clear, focused, and energized, feeling that drive to start your day at 6 a.m. without relying on caffeine. No more afternoon energy crash, no more deflation on the weekends. From Monday meetings to Friday dinners, consistently at your best. When you walk into any room, board meeting, or family dinner, people notice it. You look sharp, you radiate authority, you command respect without saying a word. Your inner confidence and standards are now visible in how you carry yourself. Not because you starve yourself on some stupid diet, do intermittent fasting, or grind an hour daily on the treadmill, but because you build something that actually is sustainable. And the result? You feel athletic again, strong, vital, clear-headed. The nagging back and knee pain? Gone. It shows in your face, your posture, and the decisions you make. Who is this guy, you're wondering? I'm not a fitness influencer with too much time on his hands. I'm not here to babysit you or hand you another copy-paste workout plan. I've been through this myself. A few years ago, I weighed 108 kilos. I tried everything imaginable and failed more times than I'd like to admit. Only until I discovered what actually works. I dropped 25 kilos and finally felt proud of my reflection. I had to build this system because I needed it myself first. Since then, I've invested over $120,000 into learning from the world's leading experts. Every protocol I develop must deliver maximum results with minimum time investment. And today, I work with high-level men who've attempted countless approaches, but until now, didn't get the results they wanted. Not because they lack discipline, but because those approaches weren't built for how they actually live and operate. You wouldn't run your department on guesswork, so why accept that from your physical performance? The executives I've coached don't have time to fail. What I give them is a proven transformation system built around their life, standards, and schedule, not the other way around. By the end of this video, if what I'm saying resonates, you'll see how to apply for a private strategy call directly with me. No pressure, no scripted pitch, just a focused conversation about where you are right now and what specifically needs to change for you to see measurable results. But first, I want to show you the proven system that helped hundreds of men, like you, align their physical performance with the standards they maintain everywhere else. The FHP Transformation System. This is not another random fitness plan. It's a structured 4-phase transformation system engineered specifically for high-performing men with demanding schedules and leadership responsibilities. A comprehensive framework that optimizes exactly the variables high performers demand, cutting out all the fluff and guesswork. Phase 1, the foundation. We start by auditing everything: your routines, nutrition habits, health markers, sleep, and schedule. Then, we build a system that fits you like a tailored suit, not something pulled off the rack. Phase 2, ignition. We simplify and dial in execution. You'll drop the first 3 to 5 kilos of body fat quickly, establish core habits, and experience an energy boost within weeks. By this point, most men already report a dramatic shift in focus and confidence. Phase 3, momentum. Now we install systems that adapt to your life. Hotel rooms, client dinners, or airport lounges. They work with you, not against you. We build strategic travel routines, habit loops, smart, time-efficient workouts, stacking early wins into sustainable habits. You'll see measurable weekly progress, making motivation the natural byproduct, not the requirement. Phase 4, mastery. This is where most men slip. They lose progress, fall back into old habits, and regain everything they work for. Not here. We don't let that happen. We lock in the new identity, hardwire your routines, and make your new body the new baseline. So the results don't just stick, they become who you are. Stable, repeatable, automatic, even under pressure. This isn't a fitness plan. It's a performance optimization system that treats your body like the high-value asset it truly is. One that delivers measurable ROI week after week. But you need proof it's working. That's why we track the metrics that really matter. Your body KPIs. Energy, restorative sleep, body composition, strength, health markers, and visible change. Most men rely on guesswork or obsess over the scale, but you would never run a business that way. So why accept it for your health? It ends the guesswork, breaks the plateau, and turns your effort into visible results you can see and feel daily. Simple, measurable, strategic. That's how high performers win. Now, if you try to exercise more, but your belly is still there, if you tried eating healthy with nothing to show for it, if you hired a personal trainer, but he never got you the results you wanted and acted more like a cheerleader, and if you've attempted programs that would never fit your schedule realistically, I can tell you, you're not the problem and you don't lack discipline. Your success proves that. Look, your body has changed. Hormones, stress, metabolism, they're all different now. You've just applied low-level tactics to your body that you would never accept anywhere else. No surprise it didn't work. Gert was in a similar position, disciplined, structured, and successful in business. But his physical appearance told something different. In just a few months, he dropped 10 kilos of fat, built noticeable muscle, no calorie counting, no complicated diet plans, and this while managing a demanding travel schedule across Europe. Just recently, he landed a sales director role at a major firm, not for his resume, but for his magnetic presence. When your body aligns with your ambition, people notice. So, here's what happens next. If you're ready to close the gap between the executive you've become and the man you see in the mirror, if you're done guessing, done with temporary fixes, and ready for permanent results, apply for the call below. It's private, it's personal, and if you're the right fit, I'll show you exactly how we built this, step by step. No pitch, no fluff, just the opportunity to finally get this part of your life handled, once and for all. Because this was never about just losing weight. It's about finally wearing that slim fit suit without it pulling tight. It's about looking at photos of yourself and actually liking what you see. It's about walking into meetings with an authority that commands attention. And most importantly, it's about becoming the role model your kids deserve. The father who has energy for play and adventures, and who shows them what leadership truly means. You've built a success, but if your body still feels like the weak link, it won't fix itself. And you're not getting younger. This is your moment of decision. Excellence is never accidental. Fix this one inconsistency in your otherwise exceptional life. Welcome to the life of a fit high performer.